I'm trying to figure out how I feel about this setup. I have you guys literally at eye level, and normally I have you up a little higher and tilt it down. So it feels weird to be looking literally head on the camera. Let me know how this looks. Hey, what's up everybody? My name is Shamiriel. Thank you for stopping by my channel. If this is your first time here, if it's not, thank you for coming back. We're here to talk January favorites since it's now February. Happy Black History Month to all my brothers and sisters out there. I'm black every day of the year, but this month I'm blackity black black. I'm sure you guys have seen the memes. Ha 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 ha. Okay, let's talk about the makeup. Okay, before we get started, I say this pretty much every video. I don't have a lot of things, and it's hair care and it's beauty and randomness, which is what my channel is all about for the most part. Okay, I don't know where to start. First off, I guess we'll start, I'm gonna go from left to right. The first product that I have been loving is the highlighter that I'm currently wearing. I'm hoping that it is, oh yeah, I see it. Because I hate it when I talk about things that I love that are favorites and then I'm not wearing it, so I want you to be able to see it in action. So this highlight that I'm currently wearing is the Estee Lauder Bronze, why I say it like that? Estee Lauder Bronze Goddess Illuminating Powder, and a bunch of French words that I can't say. This is in number 3 Mirage. As you can see, it's pretty. And I just love how they put this together. Like, whoever came up with it to look like this, like, you need to get a raise, because I think this is super pretty. And it's just obviously stunning when the sun hits it, when the light hits it. Very pretty. It has an interesting scent to it, but I like it. I don't know why I'm always smelling my makeup, but yeah, I love this highlighter, so I just wanted to show it to you guys. I've been really on an Estee Lauder love fest. I'm super late to the brand. I always associated Estee Lauder with older people, not sure why, but I love their double wear foundation. That's what I'm wearing in the video. That's what I'm wearing right now. So I have on Estee Lauder primer, foundation, and now the highlighter. I've talked about the foundation. I've talked about it multiple times on my channel and on my Instagram. Insert Instagram. So yeah, so now we are adding a new love to, okay, hair's tangled. So now we are adding a new love to the collection. So Estee Lauder highlighter, pretty. All right, while we're talking makeup, the other thing that I'm going to mention, I'm also wearing today. It's the Maybelline Brow Ultra Slim Pencil. This is in the shade Soft Brown. So I initially, and as I think I already said I'm wearing it today, I initially got this pencil because I remember seeing Rihanna talking on her YouTube about doing brows, and she was saying how she likes to use a lighter shade for the head, I don't know what you call it, for the beginning of the brows, and then she gravitates towards a darker shade for the tail. So I thought that Soft Brown would be my softer shade, and it turns out it's a perfect match. I love the tip. As you can see, oh, what did I knock over? As you can see, very defined, hence the name. Well, it's called Ultra Slim. I mean, yes, it's a slim pencil, but I love the tip of the pencil and just how easily you don't have to apply a lot of pressure to fill your brows in, and it just really helps you get those good hair-like strokes, those hair-like, yeah, strokes. And yeah, just super pretty, and it doesn't take a lot to get your brows filled in and looking good. So this is something I have been using a lot of since I got it. It's a recent purchase, but it's in heavy rotation in my makeup routine. So Maybelline Brow Ultra Slim Pencil. Love it. I am not a person who spends a lot of money on mascara. I feel just mascara is not something, I'll spend a lot of money on a palette, on foundation, on skincare, depending on what it is, but mascara, I'm just very like, meh. I typically tend to get my mascara from the drugstore. I have a L'Oreal mascara right here. I have a Maybelline one somewhere, oh, right here. So I pretty much stick to drugstore when it comes to my mascaras, but I stumbled across this mascara that I'm about to mention because there was a sale. I got this around Black Friday, maybe not long after. and it's the Laura Mercier Caviar, the Laura Mercier Caviar Volume Mascara, and I got mine in glossy black. Okay, I don't know if that was intentional, but I probably just saw black and kept it moving. I am wearing this mascara today, and I just really like how it makes my lashes look. One thing I do want to do is put on maybe my, what do you call it, my L'Oreal or my Maybelline on one eye and then this on the other, and just see if I can really tell the difference. But I like how it makes my lashes look. I love the brush. That was the main thing. When I saw how my lashes look afterwards, I was like, ooh, let's look at the brush. And then I saw that the brush looked, okay. Can you see? I think you can see. I saw that the brush looks like how it looks, and I was intrigued. So yeah, I've been loving this, and I kind of hate that it's $25 because I don't know that I will. It's like I like it, but do I like it that much to spend another $25? Maybe if there's a sale. I don't know if Ulta has it, but if I can use some of my points, or maybe I can get it during a Sephora VIB, something like that. But I definitely have been getting my $25 worth out of this product. And again, I don't normally talk high-end mascara on this channel, but this I love. It makes my lashes look fuller, more voluminous, and I don't mind wearing this mascara without eyeliner. Usually I do eyeliner and mascara, but if I'm in a rush, I can just put this on to keep it moving, and I feel less like my eyes are naked. Hopefully that makes sense. Moral of the story is, I'm loving this mascara. While we're talking about things that are on my face, this again is a recent purchase, but I have been loving it. It's the lip color that I'm wearing right now. It is the liquid lipstick by Sigma Beauty, and this is in the shade Belladonna. I saw this on their Instagram, thought it was a super pretty shade. If you are a frequent flyer of my channel, you know shades like this, berry shades, bordering red, deep burgundy, these type shades. These are my jam. So, excuse me, hiccup. So I have been loving this lip color, super pretty. I put this lip color on, I was at an event earlier today. I got there at 9:45. So I put my lip color on. Did I put it? I can't remember if I put it on before I left the house or when I got there. I'm pretty sure I put it on when I got there. So, yes, that's what I did. So I got there at 9:45. It's 4:46 right now, and I have not retouched this lip color at all. If I'm not mistaken, it does dry matte. The only reason why I'm saying if I'm not mistaken is because I did put a little bit of chapstick on top of this lip color, just because I like just to feel, you know how sometimes matte lipsticks can, or you know how sometimes liquid lipsticks can be a little drying. I always just top them off either with a little bit of gloss or some chapstick or just something, just to, you know, it's like my safety net. That's the thing, right? Yeah. So I put a little bit of chapstick over it just to, you know, whatever. And as I said, I haven't touched up. I've been drinking. As you see, the event that I was at, I had a drink. So lasts pretty long. I mean, could I touch up? Probably, but no, I'm good. It's all good over here. So it does transfer. I don't know if you can see this on my environmentally friendly straw. We got to save the turtles, guys. Do you know how many straws are in the oceans and they're killing the turtles? They're getting in their little noses and stuff. You got to use, I know y'all like, bitch, I'm here to talk about, listen about beauty, not the fucking turtles. But for real. So this is my environmentally friendly straw, and so that's what's happening. And my point is, there is lipstick on it, so it's not, it does transfer, but not that much. So I'm loving this because the transfer is not that bad, the color is beautiful, and as you can see, it's long lasting. I'm almost kind of embarrassed to talk about this because this product has been out for quite a while, and I will admit I was one of those people when it first came out, I did not see the hype, and to an extent I still don't, mainly because there is multi-purpose, this item, but I feel as though the thing that I use it for is kind of janky, kind of. Okay, and that product is the Beauty Blender, and I know you probably like, bitch, I know. Hear me out. So I have been loving the Beauty Blender recently for this reason. I put my foundation on, and when I go to set it, I used to use I don't even know what I'll use. Sometimes I'll use a little powder puff or one of those little triangular sponges that you can get from drugstore, grocery store, wherever, which I still like, by the way. But what I've been doing lately is I'll put my foundation on. I'll take my beauty blender. When it comes to setting my foundation on, set it. I'll take my beauty blender and I'll spray it with some sort of setting spray, couple of sprays, get it sort of damp. I'll dip my damp beauty blender into my setting spray, my setting powder, and then I use that to set my foundation. And because it's damp, it absorbs the powder into the skin. And I just love how it looks when that happens. And I'm pretty sure I can make that happen with the drugstore sponges that I was just telling you that I love. But I just came across, because I've had these beauty blenders probably longer than I should say, because I think you're supposed to replace them every 3 months, which is a problem for me. But my point is, I've had them, they were just sitting there. And I was like, okay, you need to find a way to use these things because you bought them. And I'm pretty sure I saw somebody else do it, and then I did it, and I was like, oh my God, where have you been? Where have I been? And so now we're here in 2020 talking about how much we love beauty blenders. I know people use them to apply foundation. I personally like to apply my foundation with a brush. And I just like to use the beauty blender strictly for setting my foundation. So, but whatever. Next product. This is my first Hooda Beauty palette. I didn't want to go balls to the wall because she has more expensive palettes, and I, again, have never tried them. So I was like, I don't know if I'm going to spend full price for one of your larger palettes. I'll start off small and see how I feel. So I have been loving the Nude Rich. She has 3 different ones. It's like light, medium, and then rich. And I want to say she came out with one that's lighter than, so it's like that one, light, medium, rich. So I think there's 4 now. My point is, I like the rich one. These are the shades. They're super pretty. And actually, if I wanted to coordinate, because you got to coordinate, I could have used this to wear today. Since I got the pink on, you know, it kind of would have went together. But I just love, I like to apply this shade right here. I kind of like to mix these two for a transition shade, just give it a little bit of a pop of color because normally I like to use, I don't even know if you can see, I have a brown shade on my lid for a transition color, or a transition shade rather. So it's just kind of good to have, you know, switch it up a little bit. So I like to use these two as a transition shade. You got some shimmers here. This can be a good outer corner or lower lash line shade. So not a lot of shades, but they're versatile. So I just love how you can create an everyday look with this. You can create a dramatic look with this. Her products I'm a huge fan of, so I didn't really think that I would have any problems with this, just knowing that I love things that she's come out with in the past. So basically saying I haven't been disappointed in the past with any of her other stuff, and I'm not with this either. So I definitely love this palette and would recommend it. So yeah, the Hooda Beauty Rich palette is bomb. Do people still say that? One random tidbit about me, I have a lot of foundations, to the point where I rotate a different foundation every week to make sure that everyone gets their turn, and I'm just trying to make it a point to use my foundations to the best of my ability and try to get my money's worth before they expire. So maybe last week or the week before that, I was wearing the NARS, what is it called? Oh, haha. It's the NARS Natural Radiant Longwear Foundation. And it just reminded me, it's basically every time this goes into my rotation, I'm reminded as to why I love it. Okay, I shook the bottle up a little bit, but you can see that she has been loved. I think I'm down to like here before I move the bottle. So I've used a good amount of this. I'm in the shade Tahoe for anyone who's curious. Tahoe is my perfect shade. I get compliments on my skin when I wear this foundation. People are like, oh my God, your skin's so pretty. Well, first off, it's the makeup, because the skin under it could use some work, but thank you. And yeah, I get compliments when I wear this foundation, or I did last a couple weeks ago when I wore it. I remember a couple of people were like, oh my God, your skin looks so good. I was like, yes, this NARS foundation. So again, Tahoe is my perfect shade. It does last long. I don't have to blot much when I wear it. And the color's great. I think I already said that. So yeah, this is one that I will definitely, I'm trying to keep a list of makeup that I have that I would repurchase. Because you know how sometimes you just, like with me personally, I go crazy a lot, and it's like, no, like really think about what you use, when you use it, how often do you use it, and whether or not you would repurchase, so you won't just go wasting money on stuff that you might use once or twice and then never use again. This is a definite repurchase when I'm done with this bottle. I don't know, how long is this good for? This is good for 24 months, so 2 years. I need to go back and look at how long I've had this. Tomorrow is a hair washing day for me, and this will definitely be something that I use when it comes time to blow dry. Y'all know I ride really hard for Design Essentials. This is their Agave and Lavender Blow Dry and Silk Press Collection, the Blow Dry and Styling Primer. This is step 3, and I believe in what is a 4-step process. And interestingly enough, I don't know if I have step 1 or 2, but I know I have step 3. So you're supposed to shake it up, as you can see. Now, I will say this, if you buy this, a little bit of this goes a long way. I made the mistake a couple of weeks ago of using this, and I got really heavy-handed. And my hair, while straight and frizz-free, to me, it felt a little heavy because I sprayed so much of this. So you don't need much. I sprayed it in, worked it in my hair, blow dried my hair. And one thing I really struggle with, I am natural for anyone who's curious, is frizz. And this controls the frizz. It protects your hair from heat. It says it's a lightweight conditioning blow dry lotion that primes the hair for blow drying and silk pressing, cuts blow drying and styling time by 50%, provides superior heat protection. Agave and Agave and lavender oils, mango fruit butters, and antioxidants penetrate the hair to condition and mend split ends for an easier glide through blowout experience. I can't remember if that was how, because the last time I got my hair done, or the last time, my hair looks like this because I got it professionally done. So I'm having to think back to the last time when I did my hair, use this. I'm like, did I feel like it cut my time in half? Yeah, I think so. And obviously I'll be able to tell you for real tomorrow when I use this again. But again, I definitely liked how I could definitely tell a difference in when I don't use this and when I do. It just made my hair, in my opinion, silkier and just less frizzy, which is again one of my biggest struggles. So I definitely recommend this if you're natural and you know you have to do your hair yourself, because we ain't got time to be running to the salon every 2 weeks, every week, however often you wash your hair. We ain't got time or money. Well, I ain't got time or money. Acne is the bane of my existence. Why am I still dealing with this and I'm 30 plus? Please explain. I have a little breakout on my chin here. I don't know if you can see it. But one thing that has been helping me out a lot in terms of spot treatment is the Origins Super Spot Remover Acne Treatment Gel. And it has salicylic, is that how you say it? I should know how to say it. It has that in it. It's very small. I definitely didn't expect it to be this size when I ordered it. That's what she said. So I didn't expect it to be this small. But small, good things, I guess, come in small packages, like me. So I have been using this often because we're about to dive into a little bit of TMI. I always break out when Flo comes to town. And so she just left last week, the week before, I don't remember. And she decided to leave some friends in her absence. So one thing I will say about this for my skin personally, and I believe I'm combo skin, what this does for me, it does make my pimples go down, but it also kind of makes them whiteheads, which is kind of gross. This one is a whitehead, and it's like I want to pop it, but I'm not gonna. There was one pimple I had, it's gone now. It made it into a whitehead, and then it kind of dried up a little bit, and then I was messing with it, which I know I shouldn't have been, and it just kind of flaked off my face. Like it kind of scabbed up. This is really gross, I know, which is, I'm glad I'm saving this for the end. It kind of scabbed up a little bit, because you know how sometimes you cannot be messing with the whitehead and it'll just pop on its own. I think that's what happened, and then I continued to put this on it, so then it scabbed up, and then next thing I know, like a day or two later, the scab just kind of fell off my face, and it was like, okay, bye bye pimple, nice knowing you, not. So I do feel as though this helped, what am I trying to say? It made the lifespan of that pimple shorter. So if you need a good spot treatment, I would recommend this. Whoa, what are you? Oh, I gotta skip. Ooh, this is, well, no, because by the time you see this, I was gonna say this is your reminder to skip your Shoe Dazzle, to skip your Savage X Fenty, to skip your Just Fab, anything that you have that's automatic, because that's what my phone just told me. I was like, what is that? Oh, that's my skip alert. So yes, spot treatment, very good. I like it. That's my 2 cents on that. Okay, so I think I've been talking long enough. Those are my favorites for the month of January. Let me know what your favorites are. Is there anything else out here that I need to be put on to for whatever reason? Let me know. Thank you so much for watching. Until my next video, I'll see you later. Bye.